The most widely used method of construction, method of timber frame construction that's used in the construction industry is called platform frame. Platform frame is effectively where timber frame wall panels sit on top of the floor construction, giving it the name platform frame. That is by far the most common method of timber frame used in the UK. It's also what we call an open timber frame wall panel, i.e. the wall panels are prefabricated in lengths suitable for crane erection or hand erect, lengths of around 3–3.5 metres, with factory fixed sheathing on the outside, but in between the studs, insulation and plasterboard linings and services are actually fixed on site, hence the term open frame. Timber frames are always erected by timber frame specialist erection crews. We would regard that as a trade itself. Timber frame erecting is a specialist trade. The gangs work in teams numbering anywhere between 3 and 5, and those teams can then be multiplied depending on the size of the development.
Once the substructure is complete, erection of the frame can begin. The first stage is to lay the DPC and fix the Soleplate. It can be secured by shot firing into the blockwork or by angle brackets. Angle brackets avoid the need to puncture the DPC. However, there's no hard evidence to prove that nailing through the DPC leads to damp penetration. In practice, a polythene DPC forms a tight collar around the nail. The ground floor panels are nailed to the Soleplate and to each other. As long as the Soleplate has been accurately set, level and square, the panels will be a good fit. Minor discrepancies in the substructure can usually be overcome when the Soleplate is fixed. The Soleplate here has been doubled up to suit the nature of the floor finish, which incorporates a thick layer of insulation. Internal load-bearing partitions, which help carry the first floor joists, are also made from studding. These will eventually be covered with plasterboard both sides, with horizontal noggings to provide stiffness. In some cases, these walls will contain raking braces because they contribute to the rigidity of the whole frame. Window frames can be installed on site or even in the factory. Systems vary, but most are just nailed to the wall panels. Once the ground floor panels are in position, the breather paper hems will be lapped at the corners and lapped over the Soleplate to protect the timbers from rain.